So I did a trailer reaction to Willy's Wonderland and was very, very excited. Batshit crazy Nicolas Cage and inanimate objects trying to kill him. What more could I ask for? Well, we're about to find out. Alright, so gotta let everybody know it's going to be a spoiler-filled review. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. So, as you can tell from the trailer, the basic premise is that Nicolas Cage's car breaks down into town, and he's got to clean an old abandoned Chuckee Cheese, basically, for lack of a better word. The animatronics are killers, but so is Nicolas Cage, and hilarity ensues. Alright, we start off with the likes and the premise, I guess. It got me excited, the casting from Nicolas Cage. That's about it. Alright, it's dislikes time. So here we go. Number one, right off the bat. There's a golden rule when it comes to making cult movies. And the golden rule is you don't set out to make a cult movie. Okay? Cult movies become cult movies after the fact, not before. This was made to be a cult movie. Nicolas Cage's character doesn't have one word of dialogue. The entire movie, And the, ridiculousness of serial murderers being transported into, first of all, serial murderers running a kid's play area is just, stupid. Being magically transported into animatronic bodies is stupid. And then, if I'm gonna leave it to willing suspension of disbelief right up to the point where you blow that. And you blow that various places, but the biggest by far is at the end of the film. The town sheriff, the main bad animatronic, gives her one swipe. One. And her torso goes flying off, and her the top parts of her torso goes flying off, the legs and the gut are there, spraying blood. And in the very next scene, the big bad animatronic is whacking Nicolas Cage, and it's doing nothing more than cutting the t-shirt that he has on. So if you establish that he has this magical ability to cut people in half with one swipe of his arm, and again, that in and of itself is stupid as well. It reeks of the, wouldn't it be cool if, issue. Then you can't, but if you establish that, then you can't establish, but the other guy it doesn't happen to. It's just idiotic and lame. He also has a supernatural cleaning ability, as, basically it appears the entire kids' amusement thing, including the bathrooms and the office and the break room, were all magically resurrected, including removing what is clearly years-old spray paint from walls with some kind of spray cleaner. Wrong, not happening. The list goes on and on and on. Again, they were not concerned with making this any sort of a logical or movie, because the other thing was like Nicolas Cage would beat the shit out of these animatronics, and they would spray him with blood, quote unquote. Clearly, it was not blood. They made it and showed it out to be like oil, right? And yet, by the same token, completely idiotic. The animatronics are not going to be spraying out oil they don't use oil. It's just, again, their concern was not logic or good storytelling or anything like that. It was just a big bunch of, wouldn't it be cool if ideas, and, let's make a cult movie by getting Nicolas Cage and not having him say a single line in the whole movie. Total waste of time. Alright, so this is going to be pretty easy. Skip it, folks. Big 0 pinheads on this one. And that's not an okay sign. This is an okay sign, and it's okay for you to tell me what you thought in the comment section below. I'll be curious to see if anybody saw something in this that I didn't. If you did, please let me know.